What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe, like. We're at 5,000 subscribers already, so this is kind of crazy. Who would have thought that we would get here? But I have decided that it's time for me to step a little bit outside of my comfort zone and potentially, step out and go get dinner, because I've been so to myself. I haven't been going out. I haven't been doing much outside of my house. I've been working on my abs though. See? Look at those abs. I've been working, been in the gym every single day. You know how it goes. I'm kind of getting hot. But I'm wearing my Skims. This is the Cozy Collection. I wore the top backwards just because it's so, it might be a little too small for me. But I think it works backwards. And it's so fuzzy and it's so cute. I just love this feeling. I feel like I'm not even wearing anything. So anyways, I'm just gonna do my makeup, I'm gonna do my hair, and then me and my friend are gonna go out. Just to be out. Not to do much, like we're not gonna get drunk or any of that. I'm just gonna step outside a little bit and see how life is out there. Anyways, get ready with me and let's chat. Let's talk about life, what's been happening. Mel Robbins' book that's called Let Them. It's about let them theory, and I'm pretty excited because I feel like I'm really good at saying let them but not really following up much on that. So going in with my concealer per usual. You guys know I don't really do a lot of makeup, but this is the concealer by Mario. I love Mario. He is incredible, so is his makeup. So yeah, I got this book because my friend was telling me about it. And I also kind of really thought maybe it's time for me to get back into reading, because I've been so focused on my YouTube and on my social media, and I've been having some interesting conversations with my boss. And the thing is, at some point I would really have to make a decision of what I want to do and where's my complete focus at. Obviously my 1000% focus should be in my corporate job right now, because that's what earns me a living. But at the same time, what's my passion? I've really been toying around with this idea that, maybe I should play some tournaments, maybe I should, I don't know, it's hard because it's kind of like I'm in this position where I am my own manager and I get to decide what my life is gonna look like, right? And this is the first time when I'm in this position where it's like I've got options. She's so pretty, isn't she so pretty? Darling, how are you?
What are the vibes?
I feel like we should dress up really cute and...
I mean, I'm definitely dressing up really cute every
day. Yeah, and then we just want to come out, mingle, I don't know.
I got that new spot, Del Bar, by you.
Oh yeah, Del Bar. I haven't been to this Del Bar.
It was nice. My friend took me out.
How was the vibe? Was there people there?
Yeah, it was packed.
Do you want to try going there?
We can, and if we don't like it, we can certainly go to 4th, or we can go to 4th and Del Bar. I don't know, whatever you want.
What day did you guys go?
We went on a Thursday.
Thursday? Yeah, I feel like we can try. I had totally forgot that the Del Bar. Oh my god, see, this is how long I haven't been outside. I feel like 4th hotel, it might not be super packed, but yeah, it might be a lot of girls, not guys. I have totally forgotten how to do my makeup, honestly. I don't even know what I'm doing with my face anymore. And I'm looking at the mirror and I'm like, Not it, girl, not it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do, guys? Do this. Been putting this on my eyes and I actually love it. This is Tarte blush tape. It's a liquid blush, but you know what I've been doing? Using it as my liquid eyeshadow. Cause who's gonna stop me? Nobody. And you see how sparkly it is? It becomes so cute. I might have another podcast option in Miami. So, you know, just trying to make moves, guys. Just trying to make moves. I'm going to remove this lip oil on my lips, but it gives me a little color. The House Labs lip oil, my favorite one. I love it. I honestly feel like it's so pretty when this bones are showing. And please don't cancel me for whatever that is called, because I remember I used to be like, girls would like get so skinny so their bones would show, but I feel like it's so feminine on my body when it's showing because I've always had like a bigger frame. So I love when the color bones are kind of like shiny and showing and a little bit more fragile looking. So you know. Oh, eyebrows, that's what I need. I don't even remember what's the makeup routine anymore. I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? Okay. I really need to figure out what I'm gonna post on Instagram today. I wanna, like, that's the thing about me. I'm not one of those influencers, content creators who plans their content. I just do it every single day, and like whatever comes to my mind, that's what I do. And honestly, it always turns out the best, because whenever I plan something, it just doesn't turn out the way that I wanted. And if I edit it that day, that moment, then usually it turns out to be like the best scenario. I'm trying to think what I want to do with my hair. I mean, obviously I'm just gonna curl my hair, but I want it to be this like very, very like loose curl kind of thing. I also, what is this? This is the Huda Beauty. This is Huda Beauty Bomb Brows Full and Fluffy. I do like to do that sometimes. I think it's so cool sometimes to do that. Just get the little bit of color, but also so they stay. You guys, I have come to terms that I want a relationship. For the first time in so many years, I've just been like, wow, I'm ready for this. I want it. It's been a very long time, but it's like conscious, where I'm like, I'm not craving because I'm missing something. It's because I feel like I'm ready. Crazy. Crazy time to be alive. Crazy time to be alive. Just, I love the sculpted face, you know? I'm talking to my Botox lady. She's probably gonna do some Botox in my chin so I don't have that. Cause so, I've done everything and anything, and you see this, This is not fat. This is loose skin, and it's official that it's loose skin. I've asked every single every single body, and they said, you know, if you do Kybella, this is not. So there has to be something that's just gonna pull up the skin. And pray for me that Botox is going to be enough to do that. Because you see, it's literally just loose skin. And I've come in terms with it, but I want it gone. I want it gone. All right, guys, let me do my hair and then I'm gonna come back.
Are you recording?
Are you recording? Look at this. Okay, you can't. Okay, we outside.
Today started actually
Do you know what today we're
stop speaking English. Oh no! You gotta speak in your native language. Oh yes, I'm sorry.
Потом приходит какой-то чувак, который хотел с нами познакомиться.
Да.
Потом он начинает гузить на всех, что кого там можно просто.
Да.
И потом его выгнали.
And then,
He got kicked out.
Rest in peace to that man.
Ooh. Ooh.
Baby, you're a song. You made me wanna roll my windows down and cruise.
We're gonna get copyrighted for this.
Florida Georgia line.
Okay. You. Hey, turn around. There we go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. YouTubers in the making.
Watch us walk back home.
That's not how I talk to my people. This is okay. So here's hold up. Let me show you. This is where we were. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Paige, turn around.
Wait, there's our people.
Oh my god! Hold on! This is the chops.
I'm starting to wonder what's up.
What's up?
Well, she lost her phone.
I didn't even know I lost my phone, apparently.
But I'm like, you gotta get her phone. What is that?
That's a camera. That's my.
tell you, I ran out there like.
She did! Because I do YouTube, so that's my YouTube vlogging camera.
I was ready to run.
Is this cold to you guys? Because it seems cold to me.
No,
This is colder than Phoenix right now.
it's pretty great weather right now.
Oh, this seems cold.
And that 35-year-old stuff, I did it.
Were you park your car over there?
Yeah, I'm valeted over here.
Oh. You're like, I'm gonna go for a bath.
LA now, they're closed.
I know. He told me where it was. When I ran out the first time, he told me where my car was. On the second.
Oh, look at the crew.
He told me this fancy shit this bitch got.
Why do y'all say that word B word like that?
I'm so yeah, I call it.
That we don't say that word.
Yeah, I call
We
it
say
that
it.
all the time.
We say it.
I do. And it's not a bad thing.
No, it's like it's a
Yeah, it's
just a word. All right, baby, be
Talk to you
safe.
guys later. Be safe.
All right,
Happy
bye.
birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, we're new friends.
What's another good song we could sing?
We're gonna get copyrighted. We have to walk back, okay, guys?
Oh my God.
We saw the craziest accident on the way there. Oh my God. I have no idea how I almost left my phone. but
God be
anyways.
with them.
God be with them. No, it was so
It
crazy.
was a Tesla and a Audi Q7 or Q5.
Jeez. It was bad.
And the Q5, no, it must have been a Q7. Or
I think it was a
Q8.
Q7. It was a big one.
Yeah,
And it was a
Q7,
brand new
Q8,
one too.
And it flipped.
Flipped and it hit the traffic light too. So it was pretty bad. Pretty
I
freaking
can't
bad.
believe the ambulance took long to get there.
Well, I
Because
think
it
when we
didn't
walked
get
there, it just happened. Let's see if we can see the traffic light. I'll see they
Del
moved
Bar
it. They
just
moved it.
opened. Show.
Just opened. Oh, Del Bar just opened.
Not like literally right now, I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah.
the traffic lights are still messed up.
At least it's like not that many people on the streets right now. God damn, what a night we had. It was such a fun night.
Right?
It was a really fun night.
What a random
And I literally said, let's just go out. Let's not worry about spending money.
Manifested, yeah.
I literally was like, let's just don't worry about it. Let's not, yeah.
Manifested that white man.
We manifested that idiot to walk in. And like literally this white guy walks in and he just starts
American white.
He wanted to talk to her.
No,
American
he wanted to
from-
talk to you.
He's from Arkansas. I don't know who he wanted. He wanted to talk to both of
you.
us. It
Yeah.
don't matter.
Yeah.
Both of us. And he disrupted the peace so bad that he wanted this person to move. And then we were
He
like,
wanted
wait.
this couple that were
It's an
together
amazing
eating
couple.
a steak dinner.
Yes.
He wanted them to move so he could talk to us.
To us. And we were like, not gonna happen. But then what ended up happening is that, look, they cleaned up so well. Like nothing happened.
Except the traffic lights. It's out of there.
It's out of the top too. That's
Should
crazy.
we cross at that light?
Yeah. So this man wanted to talk to us. We didn't want to talk to him, and then he started this whole thing. Like, it was bad what happened. And then we didn't want to talk to him. And then that couple, they started talking to us, and then they gave me some tips on some dating advice. We're not gonna name no
Really
names.
good advice.
They're really good advice, but long story short, I might be married by the end of the year.
That's right.
He might be a little older, but we might be married.
Wait, we're crossing.
You want to go all the way down?
Yeah, because it's dangerous here.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go all
Oh
the
my
way.
God, my feet.
That's what I said. What did you carry you?
Piggyback.
Want to jump on?
No, I can make it.
Megan. So, long story short, I might be married. And then there was this another lady that came, and that's the Allison that you just saw.
That was so random.
It was so random, but they were so nice. Those people are
I love
amazing.
it. We
All
really
of them.
do attract.
We
good
attract
energy
the
when
best
we're
vibes.
together.
Yeah, because we were worried. We were like, man, money's tight. Money tight right now, so.
It's the second of the month.
It's the second of the month. I still haven't paid my rent. I'm paying my rent tomorrow. So you know what? Yeah, we were money tight. So, but we still made it, and we went out. We had such a great time.
We did.
Great.
It's so nice to be reunited.
Yes, and apparently we haven't seen each other in a month.
Over
I was like, wait, what? Over a month, yeah.
Over a month. I saw you late December, right?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Crazy times.
It was so miserably cold.
Miserably cold, yes. Yes. And it's a Sunday. Who does this on a Sunday? We do.
We do.
And we're gonna be up and bright and early. We're gonna
6 a.m.
6 a.m. We're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna work out. You know, we're gonna do
Yep,
the whole
yep, yep.
routine. All right.
And we're out.
We out. Peace out. My bag is out too. As long as I don't lose my phone again. All right. Say bye, birthday girl.
Bye.
And y'all better go and wish her happy birthday. Better blow up her Instagram.
Oh my God, no.
Thank you.
No, do not. Leave me alone.
Good morning. It is the next day, and today I woke up from my little puppy. Well, he's not a puppy, he's 9 years old, but from my tuna throwing up. So just got back from the vet, and I had to run back home to have a meeting because I have like a bunch of meetings today for work. Oh, my head is kind of hurting. Not hurting, but like I'm stressing because, well, I haven't been eating, and I also had like a little bit of wine yesterday. Yes, I don't drink, but it was my friend's birthday, and so we just had like a glass of wine. It was really fun, and it didn't really hit me, which is good. I don't like when I feel drunk. I don't like none of that. So it was a very, I don't know how to explain it. It was a very good time to be outside of my house. Anyways, I gotta go to the bank. I have to pay my rent. I gotta go to the bank, get the money order. Here's the true story about my life. I think it was like last year. It was last year, yeah, when I lost when I lost my job and I didn't have an income basically. I was late on rent twice. I told them, I said, hey, first one bounced. The first payment bounced because I didn't have enough in my bank account. And then the second time it bounced, they basically took me out of the auto pay. So, and it bounced because they were pulling the rent money on the 7th or something, which I kept telling them, I was like, why are we not pulling the money? I guess, like, you know, with ACH, that's the way it works. With ACH, they're gonna pull, the money is gonna be deducted from your account a few days later because it has to clear and all that, right? So I remember it was like the 7th, and they pulled it, and I already had like credit card payments that I had to make, and I just didn't have enough in my account. So it bounced, and I had to pay late fees. And then one time it got to the point where I couldn't pay. It was like on the 5th. I couldn't pay until the 15th, until like once I got the job. It was I think the first or second month working. Once I got the job, I couldn't pay my rent, and I said, please. They didn't clear, my job didn't clear. It was the first week or something. So like basically I didn't get my salary for 3 weeks because of the payroll period. And I literally had to ask them. I was like, hey guys, can you please make sure that you pay me, because I gotta pay my rent. Like, this is bad. Like, this is bad. And so I had to go and talk to my apartment complex, which they were incredible about. They said, it's fine, you know, we're not gonna start eviction process, none of that. We're just gonna let you, oh, something has happened here. We're just gonna let you, wow, it's like an accident. There's been so many bad accidents here in Buckhead lately. I don't know what's going on. Wow, oh my God, big bus. So basically they said that it's okay, like, we're not gonna charge you a late fee, nothing. I literally reached out to them and I said, hey, it's just been bad. You know, I got a new job. I was like, here's my offer letter. I have a job and I have everything. And I was like, it's just been a rough year. It's been a rough time financially. I mean, 2024 was the worst one for me financially. I've never been so out of money before in my life. And I don't want to say any other word because I don't want to speak that bad negativity into existence. It was just a struggle for me, honestly. Like, even paying my bills. Ooh, it was a lot. It was so much. So yeah, and then they basically said that I have to switch to the money orders or cashier's checks. So every time from the 1st to the 3rd, I have to bring a cashier's check because they can't do auto pay anymore, just because they have to make sure that they're secure funds. and that the payment actually goes through. But you know, in case that something happens, I don't know how I got so lucky. I think because I've been staying in the same place for like almost 2.5 years. You know, it just happened twice. One time it was like I wasn't even aware that it's happening, that it bounced, but it actually bounced because my credit union was not allowing them to. The first time it bounced because my credit union was like, "What is this? Why are they pulling, you know, like so much money out of your account?" And then they were like, because I moved from California, and they basically were like, why are you all of a sudden you're in Atlanta? Why is there money being pulled from Atlanta? So it was like a security check, and then they apologized for that. And then, you know, like, well, that was like a mistake, but then I actually didn't have money in my account. So, you know, tough times. I know people always look at me and they think that I've got it all like that. You know, I've got money, just I'm balling out, I've this and that. You know, I used to make money back in the day. I used to make a lot of money. And, you know, that's obviously when I got the car and everything. And I just always liked nice things. And I was stupid with my money. I blew my money very quick. Very quick. But it's okay. You live and you learn. And so now I'm very much aware of, you know, how much I spend. Where do I spend my money? Like, you know, I don't just buy groceries just so I can throw groceries away. I don't go out and blow, you know, on dinners and stuff. Like, I used to travel. I had a friend that we were so reckless with our money. And listen, we lived and we had a lot of fun, and I appreciate those times. They were amazing times. Like, I don't regret it because I had so many memories and I just had so many experiences. But then the question was always, am I doing this because I want to do this, or because it's cool, it's looking cool on social media, and like, was I actually happy doing all of that? And sometimes I'm like, you know, half of it was for social media. And then I was like, I wasn't even a content creator back then, so why the hell was I doing all of that for social media? You know, that was my whole thing, that I was just like, I don't understand myself sometimes. But you know what, accountability, you figure it out down the road. So yeah, I took my little puppy to the vet, and hopefully they'll call me and give me some updates on him. He's not as bad as the other time, so I just always want to prevent what had happened in 2022 ever again, and hopefully we can get him back on track. But like last time, I think it was October, when he went to the vet and he just didn't recover. It was tough. It was really tough. But you know what? I believe in good things, so hopefully we'll climb out of that and come back home and be happy and healthy, just the little family that we are. And yeah, and I have a lot of work today, honestly. Like, I have so much work. I have to do a lot for my corporate, and then after that I'm gonna have to sit down and do a bunch of stuff for my YouTube and for my social media. I mean, there's a lot that goes in the back end, right? Like, every day you wake up and you just have to be very organized. I never gave so much credit to content creators until now, where, you know, you have to plan everything out. You also have to juggle your sponsorships and like brand deals, or go find them. Also have your media kit. So I'm at the point where I'm gonna get my media kit ready. I already got some samples from like my friends who are content creators who make money with that. Yeah, and it's everything else is good. It's just like when Tuna gets sick, I get so, you know, I'm a very calm person when it comes down to that, because I can't like, there's not much I can control. Like, all I can do is help him out, take him to the vet, see what they can do. You know, if I need a second opinion, I'll do a second opinion. But I just try not to think about, you know, what can happen, and like be prepared for anything that can happen, and also understand that, you know, everyone has a lifespan, and it's just, you know, I'll give myself some time to grieve. And I don't know, I mean, like, I guess we'll get there when we get there. That's kind of how I approach that that thing with Tuna. And I've been like, for the last 2 years, I've just been kind of like, okay, is this it? Is this not it? Is this it? Like, obviously I would love for him to stay with me forever. I mean, he's literally my absolute favorite thing that ever happened to me. And just, he had such a crazy story, and just, you know, from being almost put down at like a year old to moving to California with me, because he's from Russia and he lived there, and they just never took care of him. They never walked him. They never, like, he just wasn't cared for. And then he moved here, and I just, you know, we didn't have money. We didn't have anything. I mean, I had a roommate. I literally was living in the same room as my friend. We were sharing a room. because that's how bad it was. But it was also such a great time. It was so fun, and like I was still in school, and you know, he would just come to school with me in my little purse, and he loved being in school. And he just, you know, he kind of like grew from this like sheltered animal who just didn't, like, he wasn't interacting with humans at all, into this like beautiful dog that just loves life and just was so happy. And then, you know, him and his brother got into it many times. But yeah, that's why I don't really record much of Tuna, because I just know that he hasn't been feeling well, so it doesn't make any sense to you know, annoy him like that. But yeah, he's my precious little thing. He's so incredible. So yeah, let me go to the bank and get my money order, and then I'll come back to you guys with what I do for the rest of the day. I mean, it's just, honestly, it's a lot of work. So, and there's nothing to see there because it's so boring. I mean, it's not boring. It's a lot of like, I can't share those things on social media because it's obviously like private and it's corporate, and it's I can share like some, if you guys want to know, like, you know, leave a comment down below if you want me to share some tips on my sales prospecting tactics, or like what do I do for sales, or like my knowledge on sales. I'd love to do that. I actually used to do that. I used to do that a lot. So let me know.